Hey, welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected as the Necromancer. In this episode, we are going to travel through the cold plains and see if we can reach the burial grounds to fight Cold Crow. But I'm going to start out by saying, I've got great news, you guys. I got partnered on YouTube, so that means you all can now join my channel for a very small amount. For exclusive members-only content, including loyalty badges, live streams, members-only community posts, and shout-outs in videos. I would really appreciate it if you guys would join my channel. It would mean so much to me, and it would only help this channel grow even further. You guys already mean a whole lot to me, and you guys would be helping just so much more. So let's go ahead and just jump right into this. Hopefully we can actually get to where we want to get to in this video. Let's go ahead and see how far we get. Let's go ahead and see how far we go. Oh, that's right. We have a little, we have a burning house right off the bat. A burning house right off the bat. Isn't that just wonderful? Isn't that exactly what we desire? Is a burning house right off the bat. No big deal. You're just gonna go ahead and kill off the fallen. Kill off the many fallen that exist, because they are relatively easy to take care of. But this fallen shaman, as always, is hanging out in the flames, and I am taking fire damage as I stand in here, which I don't appreciate. So can we not let that happen continuously? I'd much rather live a long life than be burnt to a crisp. That would be much appreciated. Oh no, there's another shaman that's alive. He must not live. This shaman must not survive. He must die a painful death at the hands of my summonings. This guy that's hanging out in here needs to go away. He needs to go away. I don't want him to exist any longer. So please, do not exist any longer, Mr. Fallen. Wow, that's a lot of gargantuan beasts. Yeah, I'm not surprised they're minions. Moongrin the Cold. He is cold enchanted. He is indeed cold enchanted. So let's go ahead and curse the hell out of these guys. Man, they deal a lot of damage. That's kind of insane. Just a little bit insane how much damage they deal. He's also teleportation. He is also teleportation, but I am not particularly scared about teleportation. He didn't actually use it. That's a refilling shrine. We don't need a refilling shrine right now. So we are not going to use that refilling shrine. There's another elite right here. Greymon. He's also cold enchanted, except he has multiple shots. Hey, I am being destroyed right now. In like every sense of the word. There is no other way to put it besides I am being destroyed by absolutely everything. Get rid of these guys. There is a shaman down here that I must destroy. I don't want him to exist. He needs to go away. Must go away. As must the Dark Hunter. Go away, little fallen. Now, I don't remember if in Nightmare difficulty the areas actually get larger. I don't actually know that. I would certainly hope they don't, but if they do, I won't be surprised. I certainly won't be surprised if they do. Black Calls, extra strong, and Stone Skin. Still relatively easy to take care of. It's also a refilling shrine. We don't need another refilling shrine. Not really a necessary thing to have right now. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. Not going to worry about such things right now. Hello there, Gargantuan Beast. You're all alone. You are all by your lonesome. Which makes you very simple to take care of. Very easy to take care of and get out of my face, but I am low on skeletons. I am low on skeletons right now, which is not what we want. Now, where is this? Where does this take us to? That takes us to the stony field. We do not want to go to the stony field yet. That is not a place we want to be right now. We're finding a lot of elites. Holy cow. Steelthorn the Jagged, extra strong. I'm gonna die a painful death if I stay where I am right now. Yeah, we are finding a lot of extra strong elites. And it's really causing issues. I don't want them to exist. Why must they exist so regularly? Why must they be so common? I do not understand. I fail to understand why they must exist the way they do. Let's go ahead and raise a couple of... That's not what I wanted to do.
I need mana.
It's not necessarily what I wanted to do. Can I not raise... Whatever, man. Whatever, man. We have a shaman and we have a fallen. I suppose that works out. Unless I want to give myself a couple of dark hunters, which I might actually do. That might be something I do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead. I think I'm going to do that instead. I feel like the dark hunters would put in more work than a shaman and a fallen. In all honesty, I feel like they would. Man, another elite? Man, there's like elite packs every 2 freaking seconds in Nightmare difficulty. That is kind of crazy town, but that's okay. We are getting lots of experience for it. Getting a lot of experience for it. So I am not going to complain. We need to be cursing these bastards. If we're not cursing them, we're not gonna beat them. Mooncrawler, he's aura enchanted and mana burn. As long as he's just mana burn, I'm not particularly scared about mana burn. Not particularly scared of mana burn. All of my skeletons got destroyed. Come on, click the skeleton reanimation ability, please. That's a cleaver. What's a cleaver? It is an axe. 15 to 49 whole damage. That's pretty crazy. That is a lot of damage. Still not quite as much damage as what we are holding right now, I don't think. But we do need to try to find something that deals more than what we have. We're getting to the point where we're not really dealing very much damage to enemies. But that's okay, because our summonings are doing most of the work. Which is the way it's supposed to work, I think. I would certainly think that's the way it's supposed to work. Alright, let's try to find the burial grounds. They've got to be somewhere around here. The question is where? I certainly do not know. No, I do not. They've got to be around here, though. There's a camp here. Got to annihilate everything in the camp. Let nothing live. Oh no, my weapon broke. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to your weapon and or equipment durability. You get caught with your pants down as your weapon breaks in the middle of combat. But it's a good thing you can make portals whenever you so feel like it. Hello there, Bishop Bosch. He's magic resistant, fire enchanted, and spectral hit. I'm pretty sure the spectral hit is the new ability they added in Nightmare difficulty. A poignard? What the heck is a poignard? It's a dagger. Very, very interesting. I am not going to complain about such things. Just kill off the fallen, please. It really shouldn't be too difficult. It's just a fallen. It is just a fallen. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge to kill a fallen. At least I wouldn't think so. But who's to say? We are on Nightmare difficulty. So things are quite challenging. Things are quite the challenge. And things are going to be quite irritating. Go ahead and raise a couple of hunters. Because that seems like a proper strategy. Where is the way to the burial grounds? I am not really sure. This place is proving to be very large. This is proving to be quite large. Take that 300 gold. I need to put my gold in my stash is what I need to do before I lose all of it by dying. Because I feel like that's probably something that's going to wind up happening if I'm not careful. I really do feel like that's something that's going to wind up happening if I am not careful. I feel like I'm going to lose all of my money. Hello there, skeleton. Kill Bloodraven. Hello there, skeletons. I'm just going to annihilate you. Hopefully you don't mind this logic that I'm presenting to you. We got a rare amulet. I'm not going to complain about a rare amulet. Rare amulets are nice to have. There is no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt that they are nice to have. Clear out the outside of everything. Make sure there's nothing left that will attack us from the outside, because we have enough to deal with on the inside. These skeletons are causing me problems. They deal too much. War Scythe. That beautiful, beautiful War Scythe. How much damage does what he has deal? A lot. It deals a lot. So I am not particularly concerned about upgrading what he has right now. Flames. Use the flames on the zombies. It's the only strategy that will ever work against them, is the fire. Alright. Fire and flames. We have 2 fire mages and an ice mage. Fire and ice. The most effective strategy. The most effective strategy there ever was. Okay, just circle around all over the place. Make sure we clear out everything. Because again, we don't want anything from the outside coming in to attack us while we're fighting Bloodraven. I think I called Bloodraven Cold Crow at the beginning of the video. If I recall correctly, I think I did. If I am recalling correct, I think I did. Okay, let's go ahead and have my minions all starting at the center of the room here. Okay, so Bloodraven is going to be total hell to fight, I think. But then again, she doesn't seem to have too much health, so I think it'll be alright. I think it'll turn out to be just fine if I just keep on smacking her with my sword. And if Emilio comes to help me, that's even better. But he seems to be getting distracted with everything else. Yeah, come to help me, my minions. Assist me, my minions. Trap her so she has nowhere to go. Yeah, trap her. That's exactly what we must do. Just trap her in a corner so she has nowhere to go. That's exactly the proper strategy to fight her. Is just keep her from going anywhere. That's basically the way you want to do this, is just keep her from running. That's how you're going to be able to fight her nice and quickly. Don't worry, mage. I'll help you fight this hungry dead. I'll help you fight the hungry dead. My other minions can go ahead and take care of Bloodraven. Curse her. Deal more damage to her. And get her out of our face. Ooh, there's a set broadsword there. That's not bad. Return to Kasha for a reward. We don't need the reward, though, because we already have a follower in Emilio. Emilio is already our friend in this nonsense. So we don't need a rogue. That's okay. We shall go anyways.
I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. I don't really need them, but hey.
It is clear that we are facing an evil difficult to comprehend, let alone combat. There is only one Haradrim sage, schooled in the most arcane history and lore, who could advise us. His name is Deckard Cain. You must go to Tristram and find him, my friend. I pray that he still lives.
We have to go to Tristram, huh? I guess that's the place we're going next, is Tristram. But we're not going there right now. 1 to max damage, I don't need that. What's the deal with this? It's the same exact thing we already have, except it's not socketed, so we're selling it. Hello there, ring. 1 to energy, 1 to mana after each kill. What's this? We have all resistances 10, damage reduced by 2. 1 to max, replenish life 3, 3 to mana. We don't need that. Sell that. I suppose I can keep the gem. There's nothing preventing me from keeping the gem, so I suppose that's what we'll do. Go ahead and put the gem in our stash. Do such things as that. And then we'll go ahead and put the money in our stash before we lose it by dying. Alright, so the last thing we're going to go ahead and do in this video then is explore the crypt and the mausoleum. So let's go ahead and explore those 2 areas, starting with the mausoleum. Got to explore these areas, got to explore these side areas. There's no way we are not exploring these side areas. Gotta break those barrels. There's a rune scepter there. I have no need for such things though. So it can go away. It can stay on the ground for all I care. I'm not gonna use it for anything. Break the barrels. Break all the barrels. Seems like a good idea. A shamshir. It's a shamshir. Very, very dangerous, that shamshir. Oh no! Bile Eye, the destroyer, he has a lightning, oh wow, that's gonna really hurt. Wow, it's a good thing we were able to kill him pretty much immediately, but that lightning aura really hurt. Yeah, that lightning aura was very painful. I need to find some skeletons that I can regenerate so I can have a couple more skeletons on my side. Let's go ahead and regenerate a couple more skeletons, shall we? And we leveled up, which is even more fantastic. Was that Bonebreaker? No, it's Chaos Drool the Slayer. He's cursed and cold enchanted, which is not a good thing for us, but that's okay because amplify damage only amplifies the damage that is physical. It doesn't amplify magic damage, which is both a not great thing for us, but also an okay thing for us. There's also Pit Drool the Wraith here. He's cold enchanted and lightning enchanted. But again, for the fact that we are cursed, his lightning does not deal more to us because we are cursed, because it is not physical damage. So we are in good shape there. We are in good shape there. All my minions are getting all kinds of spread apart because we're all fighting different things in different areas. Which isn't necessarily what we desire, but that's okay. Where is everything here? Okay, you guys need to take a quick break, because we have leveled up, so we need to calm down for just a second here. So let's calm down for just a second here. Are we full up on everything here? If I can find another super healing potion. Let's go ahead and level up energy. I feel like energy would be smart. And I am going to level up. Not actually sure. I think I might do Iron Golem. That's what I feel like doing is Iron Golem. Because I want our Iron Golem to survive as well as physically possible. I want our Iron Golem to survive. Because the longer he survives, the less we have to try to find metal objects to revive him off of. So, let's try to, you know, keep him alive and make him more effective. Which is exactly what we want to do. It's exactly what we desire. We want to make him effective. We want to make him able to destroy our enemies using the power of cold steel. Cold, hard steel. Now, I do know this area is going to wind up being a bit bigger because we are in Nightmare difficulty. I do know that. Oh no! Skeletons with might. They're going to deal more damage. That's going to be a possible issue for us. And he's cursed on top of that. And he's cursed on top of that, which is going to be an issue. Chaos Head the Jagged. Can we kill off Chaos Head the Jagged before he deals an enormous amount of damage to my Iron Golem? That would be much preferred. Thank you. That is much preferred. Raise some lovely, lovely skeletons. Get some lovely, lovely skeletons back into existence here, and open up a golden chest. Or something of the sort. And get not much, because there wasn't very much in that chest. There really wasn't that much in that chest, which is unfortunate. But that is okay. But that is okay. We can continue on forward. Man, what is with all of these elites and having very powerful auras? Ice Spell, extra, Spectral Hit, and Aura Enchanted. Whoa. That electric spell is very, very dangerous. It is very, very dangerous, and I'm not a fan. Ooh, a set War Sword. That might wind up being better than what we have. We're just gonna have to see, though. We're gonna have to see if it winds up being better than what we have. Because I do not know. I'm just gonna have to take a look and see. We do not have any skeletons. Let's go ahead and raise some skeletons. Get some skeletons back into existence. Get our foot soldiers back into reality. Now, if I could find an identify scroll, that would be opportune. But who's to say if we're going to find such things? I certainly don't know if we're going to find such things. Can we maybe find a scroll of identify? That would be super nice. And I would appreciate such things. Man, these skeletons are a real pain in the neck to kill. Can I just say that? They are a real pain in the neck to kill. This place is huge. There's a lot of ways to go in this place. That's okay, we're getting a ton of experience out of it, which is exactly what we want. We want tons of experience because this is going to get harder, and we want to be as high a level as physically possible. I'm going to die in this fire. I'm going to die if I stand in this fire. As are my minions. My minions are going to die if they stand in this fire too. So I cannot let them do that. Do not want them to stand in the flames. I want them to survive by passing through the flames. Wow, this place is enormous. This place is a lot bigger than I had originally thought. Like I knew it would be big, but it's bigger than I thought. It's even bigger than I had thought. I don't know why I'm not cursing my enemies. I should be doing that. Should be cursing things to make our lives easier. But for whatever reason, I'm not doing that. I couldn't tell you why. It's just something I'm not doing for some reason. And I do not understand the logic I'm presenting to myself. Makes no sense that I am not doing the thing I am designed for, which is cursing my enemies. But that is okay. I am not particularly concerned about it. As long as I start cursing my enemies from here on forward, I can make up for my past transgressions in some fashion or another. Yeah, this place is really kind of blowing my mind as to how huge it is compared to how big it was in normal difficulty. Because in normal difficulty, it was relatively small. In this difficulty, it's freaking huge. Just pass on through the flames. That's all I want you to do, is just pass on through the flames. It's really not that difficult to do. You can do that without getting hurt, I would certainly hope. I would certainly hope you can do that without taking damage. Alright, well that takes care of that. That clears that out. That clears out the mausoleum. So now we can do the crypt. But before we do the crypt, I'm gonna go back to town and freaking figure out what the deal is with this war sword. Because I am quite curious what the deal is with this war sword.
Yes?
What is the situation here? 10 to 25, 25% enhanced damage, 4% life stolen per hit, Death's Touch war sword. I don't know why I can't use it, but it's not letting me use it for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why I can't use this. Oh well. I guess I'll hold on to it, but for some reason I can't use it. I'm not entirely sure why. I'll hold on to it, but I'm not entirely sure why I can't use it. None of what I have is good for this difficulty, so we've just got to continue on forward. Continue on forward. Alright, let's explore the crypt. What is the crypt going to have to tell us? That is the question. Is it going to be the undead, possibly? Maybe, possibly. Is it going to be the undead? Oh no, it's the undead! Whatever shall we do? Flameheart the Witch. He's cold enchanted and what, teleportation? Yeah. Cold enchanted and teleportation. How terrifying. God, these freaking minions, they deal so much damage to me. My defense is not up to snuff. For these zombies completely annihilate my face. Just as they annihilate my skeletons. Just as they annihilate my freaking skeletons. But that's just the way of the world. It's just the way of the world we live in right now. Take that super healing potion. Whoa, that was a worthy chest, if there ever was one. Ghost armor. Ghost armor, huh? It's kind of cool. Sounds like something from, like, Call of Duty Black Ops or something. Which is kinda cool, if I do say so myself. Kill off the skeletons. We do not need skeletons in our face. I will go ahead and raise a couple of skeletons, though, just so we have a couple more skeletons on our side. Just so we have a couple more skeletons to destroy the world with. Bone Breaker, there he is. There's good old Bone Breaker. Was wondering when you'd show up there, guy. Take all of that lovely, lovely gold. Because that's what we need, is we need gold. Gold is a valuable, valuable currency in this world of fantasy that we call the Diablo 2 universe, or the Diablo universe in general. A mummified trophy. 2 to 7 poison damage, 1 to Iron Maiden. This thing is 13 to 28 poison damage, and 1 to Decrepify, and 2 to Dim Vision. So it's not better, necessarily. I mean, Iron Maiden is pretty good, but it's not better. It's good, but it's not better, necessarily. If it was multiple socketed rather than just a single socketed, maybe it would have been worth it, but it was only one socketed, so not really worth the inventory space. So I'm not particularly worried about it. There's a charm there. I will take that charm. My skeletons are not afraid of some other skeletons, there is no doubt. My skeletons are least afraid of a group of other skeletons. Even if the group of other skeletons does destroy them, they are still not afraid of them. That's a health shrine. I don't need a health shrine. I am full up on health, thank you very much. I do not need such things. What is way over here? Who's to say? There is a barrel with a skeleton inside. That is what is over here. As well as a pair of other barrels. There's a scroll of identify. I suppose I can hold on to that. Hold on to that for the time being, since we don't have Cain yet. The simple fact that we don't have Cain yet, we might as well hold on to a scroll of identify. Night poison, spectral hit, and extra strong. We are definitely finding a lot of extra strong elites, so there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt we are finding a lot of extra strong elites that are completely destroying everything we hold dear. Which is not what we like to see. It's a hatchet there. Don't desperately need a hatchet. If that hatchet was socketed, maybe. But it is not, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, let's focus on trying to clear out the rest of this before we finish off today's video. This lone zombie all by himself in this room. How lonesome. How sad and lonely this reality is for this poor zombie. Same goes for this zombie, he's all alone. But that's the life of the undead. It's a sad and lonely life. The life of the undead. Because the undead have no emotions. And they have no feelings. So they have no need for camaraderie. They stand alone. Kill off the skeleton. There's a war axe there. This fast attack speed, it's one-handed damage. 13 to 40, 39% has damage, 15 to max, 1 in 4 attack rating, prevent monster heal, fire resist, mark armor. Still not better than what we have, though. Still not better. So we're on the hunt for something that's better than what we have, but we still haven't found anything that's better than what we have. Which is unfortunate. Chaos Head, the something or other. Chaos Head the Jagged, he's fire enchanted. But I'm not scared of fire enchanted. There's a plated belt. Ooh, that's something that I might want. Well, I don't know. It's pretty much the same as what we have currently. So I'm not particularly concerned about it. Take a couple of super healing potions. Feel like I could use those super healing potions for something, such as surviving. We're all still cursed from that elite pack, which is kind of surprising. That curse lasted like 1,000 years for some reason, which is okay. Didn't last too long. It's a razor bow there. Don't need a razor bow. It's not necessarily something we need. And right now we are about to clear out the rest of the crypt. So here we are. This is the rest of the crypt, fully cleared out. Alright, fantastic. Now we can go ahead and leave this place. We can leave this place in the dust. Fantastic. And I can get out of here. Okay, let's finish off this video by doing some selling. Doing some lovely, lovely selling. That's what we always have to finish off the video doing, is selling. 1 to dexterity, I don't need that. 9% extra gold, don't need that. That's not as good. That's a super mana potion, I'll go ahead and replace. 17, 16. 10% faster hit recovery, 42% asthma, 2 to strength, 7 max, stamina, cold resist. I think the one I have is better, so I'm going to hold on to the one I have right now. 32 to attack rating, don't need that. 1 to passive and magic skills for Amazon only. That's actually worth holding on to, so I think I will hold on to that. Attacker takes damage of 2. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we explore through the stony field. And as I'd mentioned at the beginning of this video, I became a partner on YouTube, so that means you guys can join the channel at 2 levels. Members get exclusive members-only content, including loyalty badges, live streams, members-only community posts, and video shout-outs. So I would really appreciate it if you guys would help contribute to this. It would really help the channel grow even further. I really appreciate you guys regardless, but I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would help contribute. So thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.